Alex and Crystal, a row of barricades has since replaced Coast Guard police cars near the entrance of Coast Guard Island in Oakland near the Alameda city line. All is quiet now, but it was chaos when the gunfire broke out. Our cameras were rolling when the driver of this U-Haul quickly backed up toward a row of armed Coast Guard security forces, prompting officers to open fire at about 10 Thursday night. The Department of Homeland Security says the Coast Guard officers repeatedly ordered the driver to stop. But when the driver didn't and instead sped up in reverse toward them, they discharged several rounds of, quote, defensive live fire.
I heard them yelling and the gunshots, and he was backing up, and it's pretty wild. He definitely had the plan in his head, it seemed like, as he came down.
Homeland Security says the U-Haul posed a direct threat to the safety of Coast Guard and security personnel. After the shooting near Denison and Embarcadero, the U-Haul driver then sped forward, paused, and eventually abandoned it on the street. The driver was taken in for a mental health evaluation after being treated for a minor shrapnel wound. Homeland Security had said the driver was shot in the stomach, but I've learned it was a bystander who was hit in the abdomen and is being treated at a hospital. That man's family declined to comment. A witness says the U-Haul driver had arrived at the scene about an hour before.
He drove through the barrier that we had out in reverse and then reversed towards the Coast Guard. They stacked up, they drew, they threatened to shoot him if he went any further. He burned rubber right back at him.
Oakland police and CHP officers responded, but the shooting is now under investigation by the FBI. In a statement, the Bureau said this was an isolated incident and that there's no threat to the public. As the investigation unfolds, local officials are urging caution by protesters and vigilance by the public.
People certainly have the right, under the First Amendment, which we do still recognize, to come out and protest. We ask them to do so peacefully.
We're not going to allow any outside forces come here to create chaos, and that we're not taking the bait, and we're going to continue to be very vigilant.
Am I concerned? I'm concerned about everything that's happening now. I think everything's fluid and in flux, and it just depends on any given day.
And throughout the day today, there have been only several dozen protesters at the same site, a far cry from the hundreds that were there yesterday. Now, unclear how long those people will stay out there. Live in the newsroom, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.